Hello students, welcome to the online class of English. Students, today we will take chapter from English Reader. Today we will discuss chapter 3, that is cleanliness is godliness. But before starting this chapter, just have a look on this. Can you tell me what is this? Yes, this is garbage. And do you know, every year 8 million tons of garbage is added to our oceans, and 80% of this waste is from our mainland. Don't you think this is such a serious issue? But unfortunately, no one is aware about it. We need to stand up against this global problem. And how we can do that? See, even in India, we have started a mission, that is Clean India Mission, or we can say that Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. This Clean India Mission or Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a nationwide campaign in India. In this campaign, everyone was considered as volunteer to clean up their mess. We have to clean our waste. Why we have to do that? In order to keep our planet clean and healthy. This can only happen once we take this small step to clean up our homes, our classes, our surroundings, our schools regularly. This story is also based on cleanliness. So before starting this story, let's have a look on these words. Mainland, it means land or continents. Global means worldwide. Maintain means to keep. Particular, to stick to something. Hanging his head means to be ashamed of something. Shambles, it means mess or disorder. Rubbish, garbage. Unhygienic, unclean, or that is not pure, it means impure. Volunteered, willing offered to do something. Tidy means to clean. Pardon, to forgive. So these are the words that are used in this story. So let's start with the story. This story is of class 5th. Aman was the class monitor, and the class teacher of this class is very particular that everyone should attend the assembly. And whoever missed the assembly, it would lead to serious punishment. It means if someone missed the morning assembly, he or she will get the punishment from the class teacher. So one day when it was a school time, the school bell rings, everyone was ready for the assembly and everyone attended the morning assembly except Mohit. Mohit did not attend the morning assembly. On returning to the class, Aman asked Mohit why he had skipped the assembly. They knew that the teacher was very strict about it. Before Mohit could answer, the teacher entered the class. The teacher asked Aman if everyone has attended the assembly that day. Aman replied that except Mohit, everybody was present in the morning assembly. The teacher got surprised. She was surprised and asked Mohit. She asked, "Is it true what Aman has said? Did you stay away from the assembly today?" Mohit said yes in very low voice. The teacher said, "Mohit, you know whoever missed the morning assembly, before he or she is going to get the punishment. Now before giving you the punishment, I would like to know why you stay away." Then Mohit explained that he had come to the school in time only, but when he entered the class, he saw something. He saw that the classroom was in a mess. The classroom was full of dust, rubbish, and other waste materials. The whole place was dirty and unhygienic. As the teacher told them that cleanliness is next to godliness, so Mohit said to his teacher that Ma'am, since you have taught us the dignity of labor, I volunteered to tidy the classroom. So, students, over here you have learned two phrases, dignity of labor and cleanliness is next to godliness. Now, what they mean? Cleanliness is next to godliness means the idea that people have a moral duty to keep themselves and their homes clean. It means cleanliness leads to the way of goodness. It helps us to make ourselves an active, healthy, and well doing citizen. Dignity of labor means the idea that all types of jobs should be equally respected. After taking the cleanliness challenge, Mohit told his teacher that he started cleaning up his class and he has collected all the rubbish and put it in the dustbin and made his class neat and tidy. He also told his teacher that if he has done something wrong, he is ready to get the punishment and he also asked to forgive him. The teacher was moved by Mohit's words and said, Mohit, you have done a wonderful job. There is no punishment for you. She said that she is very proud to have Mohit as her student. Mohit was highly appreciated by the class teacher, who pointed him out as the model to be copied by all other students. So, students, this story is all about cleanliness, and cleanliness is next to godliness. Always remember this. Always remember that maintaining a clean surroundings and fresh mind leads to a successful life. Cleanliness is the first law of health. So, this is all in this story. I hope you love this story. I hope you enjoyed this story. So, students, let me take your leave. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.